Sweet.
Hey, so
Hey.
well, for
Hi,
those
I think we're live. Yes.
for those early birds, welcome to the
Yes.
show.
We'll just
We
wait.
we
Yeah.
thank you for being here,
Mm-hmm.
and
Thank you.
we're here. We're not going to be right back. We're here right now. Comedians at Denny's. I'm Jay, and
Hi,
that's
American.
Chris, and we're missing Lauren tonight, but she's off. You know, other adventures.
She's exactly. She's at the big show somewhere else.
Yeah, I'd like to say we won't say that big show in the sky, but she's at some big show somewhere.
Yes.
She's showing she's showing somebody something, I guess.
Yes. She says hi to all our fans.
She does, especially that Jamie Parker. We don't
Yes.
we don't have anybody on board, but that's all right. I think Jamie Parker
It could
must
be
have
all
sensed she wasn't
secret.
going to be here. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but
Okay.
that's okay because we are
Yes.
in perpetuity. This will be
Hmm.
played over and over again by our
Exactly.
many fans.
Exactly.
So
Yes.
so speaking of, we have live viewers are one funny guy Jay, that would be me,
Good.
and
Um,
someone from comedians at Denny's is one.
oh, okay. Maybe. Okay, that's good.
Maybe
That's
Lauren's
good.
checking on us.
Maybe.
Well, what were you
Yes.
voted most likely to do this week, Chris?
This week I was voted most likely to snort the cane out of Coke. I used to go to the cocaine jokes.
Yes, back in the day, as I say,
Yeah, yeah.
they used to put cocaine in Coca Cola,
They did. They
and
did.
I would tell my grandfather, "What are you bitching about? You should have been jamming up in them hills,
Right, exactly. They had it
up and
made.
down them hills."
You
Well,
had a little headache, you just taste some Coca-Cola.
yeah, they used to. I mean, Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, yeah. The
That
snuff and stuff, and yeah.
the author must have known something about that, right?
Yeah, you write what you know.
When you know, you know. Hi, my name is Jay, and I was voted most likely to do the walk of shame, even after having not being laid by anyone. After
And
not
that's a very, very long walk. It is, yes.
that's that's the worst
Lonely,
kind of walk of shame.
dark, yes.
I never understood that why the walk of shame. I guess in
Yeah,
college you're walking from one dorm back to the guys' dorm or something.
I guess
That
the
was my
walk of
experience.
shame.
My buddy and I, we were roommates at Chi Bab
Right.
at University of Arizona, and
Yes.
across the street, in a
Hmm.
high rise was my high school girlfriend.
Okay.
You know, we found ways to get together even in high school, but this was
Yes.
very convenient.
Yes.
If she could sneak me in during visiting hours,
Yeah. Here you go.
and I just never left till the visiting hours opened back up.
Right.
And then you would
That's a
do
good
that,
strategy.
yeah, you'd do that walk of elevator ride down.
Yeah.
But all those girls in that, they'd all be giggling in the elevator because they knew the only reason you were
Yeah.
there that early in the morning because probably slept
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. You slept there and you're gathering your stuff and you're heading out,
Yeah,
looking
that's
for
right.
breakfast.
God, those were the days, though.
Looking for breakfast.
Yeah, and such energy I had
I
then.
know. Yeah. Right. Right.
Hey, what
I
did
could
the
use it.
horse?
I could use a Denny's breakfast actually, so we can plug the show. But anyway, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
Oh,
off.
that's good, man. Yeah, Denny's.
Yeah.
Actually went to a similar place tonight with the kids that I'm staying with.
Good.
And,
Good.
yeah, I had a burger, sans bread, and a salad,
Nice.
my usual.
Good. Good.
Mr. Jamie Parker says,
Oh, hey, Jamie.
"Hey guys, well, Jamie, we're gonna have to do an
Hey, Jamie.
extra long special improv for you, but right now,
Yes.
Jamie, I got to ask you, what did the horse say after it tripped?
I
Help!
think I said.
I've fallen and I can't giddy up."
I was going to say, yay.
These
Okay.
are, yeah, these are corny jokes, by the way.
I kind of have a summer theme joke since it's June now, all of a sudden.
Of course.
And I have a little cartoon. It's two goldfish in a bowl, and one says, "I'd like to take, I'd like to vacation someplace warm, maybe the bathtub." And
Oh, very nice. Oh,
yes,
the ba-
visuals.
yes, the
The
bathtub.
fish wants to go to the bathtub.
So Jamie Parker, hang out just a little bit, and we'll do some improv for you. It'll be a two man show.
Yes,
Um, why can't you hear a petrodactyl going to the bathroom? A petrodactyl going to the bathroom.
because its petrol pecker is it's
I didn't even know it
is
had a
still in
petrol.
the pants.
Well, and I just finished Jurassic Park, the original book.
Oh, you did?
I
Oh, the
finished.
book. Oh, that's when you retired, so you can you can have
Oh,
time to
well,
read thick
hey,
novels. Well, retire. I mean, that like meant you have more time on your hands in between gigs, in between
well,
stand-up gigs.
the retiree book is actually the Shakespeare tragedies right now in the
Oh,
afternoon. I
that's
would
great.
I would never
That's
be able
cool.
to read Shakespeare in the afternoon normally, but no,
Yeah.
this this book is my nightly reading. So
Okay.
I did that
Jurassic
even
Park. Cool.
when I had the full-time day gig.
Wow.
Um,
Oh, good for you.
well,
It's
3,
good to
4
read,
pages at a time.
but
Now I
it
read a
adds
little
up.
longer,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
that's what would put me to sleep. So you can't
Yeah.
hear a petrodactyl going to the bathroom because the P is silent.
Ah, yes. Yes.
Now, I have to say, Michael Crichton was prolific.
Hmm.
The
Yeah.
Doctor, wrote Congo, Andromeda Strain,
Yeah.
Jurassic Park,
Yep.
but all these things like Congo, for example, was about all these rare
Yeah.
earth minerals. This was back
Yeah.
in the 1980s, 90s,
Yeah.
and he wrote about touchscreen computers in Jurassic Park before there's
Wow.
any idea that we had those, of course, and then DNA cloning and
Yeah.
all that. So
Yep.
not to get off the joke track, but the
No,
dude.
yeah, that's
And then on the other
interesting.
hand, the conflicted part about him was he said smoking wasn't bad for you. He was an actual medical doctor, and
Okay.
he died of lung cancer. So
Yeah.
there's that. But anyway,
Yeah.
I
But
digress.
a great author. Yes.
Yes,
Yes. Hmm.
and it would be your joke.
Oh, okay. Uh, this is another visual. This is two other fish in a different bowl. You can always tell when they go away for the weekend, and you can see that these two fish are talking about some other fish that are gone for the weekend, but their food's piling up.
Yes,
They're
I see that.
flakes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Not to mention their male, I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah. I
call
guess
a well balanced horse?
horsepower.
Stable.
Oh, stable. Yes. Yes.
This I feel like I've had this one in another joke section, but anyway.
Here's here's another. This
Well, you're
is
on
a and
a kick.
this is an Airbnb for birds.
Oh, very nice. Hanging in the
Yes.
tree. Very good.
Yeah. Yeah. So they're going to Airbnb.
What do you call an angry carrot?
An angry carrot. Hmm. I don't know what.
You call an angry carrot a steamed veggie.
Oh, yes.
You know,
Yes.
which is
Steamed
interesting
veggie.
because they use the carrot as a visual for that.
Yeah.
You know,
As a steamed veggie. Hmm.
they use the carrot for the visual for when you have an issue with your penis since it's curved. they it, these commercials they're showing a curved carrot.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Yes, those are very popular commercials, and they you end up tripping on one of those. You'll watch it from the beginning to the end for
I'll
some
look up
reason.
I'll look up and see what that condition is. But while you tell
Yeah,
your vis-
it's like the curved, what pecker.
the old curved pecker
I
problem.
don't think we ever had. I don't think we ever said that word twice on this
Peyro-
show ever.
Peyronie's disease.
Oh yes, yes, the curved, yes, curved.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes Earth's gravity could help
Your,
cure that.
your old pecker pointer is curved.
Yeah. This is the show of peckers. Okay,
Yes.
Now, this is another little drawing vacation. So there's this
Okay.
wife, and the wife is telling her husband they're on a beach. It's your first vacation in years. Relax, Henry.
Oh, bend the screen just forward a little bit.
Oh,
There
how's
you
that?
go. Okay.
Oh, there we go. How's that? Is that good?
They're
For
all
you?
sitting around what though?
So they're at the beach, and she's telling her husband Henry it's his first vacation in
Oh,
years to
he's at a
relax,
desk.
and
I
he's
got
yeah, he has at the beach. Yes, he's sitting
it.
at a desk
Yeah,
and like in a suit.
he
Yeah,
needs to let go, man.
he does. Henry needs to let go.
Now, why do cows wear bells?
Why do what? Why do but
Why, why
cows
do
were
why do cows wear bells?
so they can ring each other?
No, because their horns don't work.
Ah, yes, it's good. That's really good.
Corny jokes, man.
Yeah, yeah,
All
very
right.
corny. Um, so it looks like this family went to either Disneyland, I'll say Disney World, since it's Florida,
Sure.
and they're a family of mummies, and but they also have these balloons that are like Mickey Mouse mummified.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, pretty
Yeah.
funny. Yeah.
Yeah. Those, those visuals, man. What? Oh God. Why did the bicycle fall over?
Oh, because it couldn't kickstand. Couldn't stand the kick.
That's not bad because it was too tired.
Too
Too,
tired.
too
As in two
tired.
tires, yes.
Yeah.
So here's another fishbowl joke.
Gotcha.
There's a family of fish, and the young fish in the back is saying, "Dad, are we there yet?"
I like that one.
Vacations,
Yes.
summer.
What did the triangle say to the circle?
Um, you're not a square.
You're pointless.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yes. All right. Well, you want to do one more?
Yeah, sure. Let me see if I can. Oh, maybe that was about it. That was about it.
Okay.
Let me see if there's one more.
Because rest in peace, boiling water. You will be missed.
Ah, yes.
So they will end on that for me.
Yeah, I think we'll end up. Yeah, and then
Okay. And Peyronie's disease. You'll take our curved carrots elsewhere.
exactly, and
But
they might be steamed.
that
If you
that
steam
reminds me.
them, maybe they'll
That's
straighten
right.
out.
That reminds me of the time we went to the farmer's market looking for fresh carrots
Yes.
because we like to put them in our pants and ride around on our bicycles, so we look like we were, well hung rabbits. But
Yes.
it's nothing like a carrot in your pants, and
Nope.
if it's a curved carrot, that can be an issue. But
Yep.
fortunately for us, our carrots are on the rise, and they're not
They are.
angry, they're not steamed.
Nope.
So, yep, bicycling
Pure,
around the South
pure
Bay.
carrot. Pure
Yep,
carrot.
bicycling around the South Bay on our electric bikes,
Hmm.
our carrots in our pants, and we
Right.
came across the Manhattan Beach Pier and saw
Yes.
a couple of guys dancing to Earth,
Yep.
Wind, and Fire.
Ooh, yeah. Good music. Good music.
Yeah, and
Th-
we joined them, right, Chris?
yeah, we did. We did. We started dancing, and then I got on your shoulders, and we were dancing. So, I was very tall. And the good thing is, Earth, Wind, and Fire, they're they're fantastic. They're all the elements of Earth
Oh yeah.
in
Do you
music.
do you remember? Right?
Yes.
People were dancing with us, and people were
Yes.
doing limbo, and then was someone
It
doing
was
the.
a party. It was a
It
party.
was a party in our pants. It was a party on
Yep.
the pier. It was a
Yep.
party in the aquatic museum right there at the end of the
Exactly.
Manhattan Pier. Doesn't get any better than that.
We detached our carrots.
Yep. And then
Yep.
back on the bikes we got, and
Yeah. Yep.
hustled on down to Hermosa Beach, where they had
Yes.
the fair, and
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
we looked
Yeah.
into buying some more carrots.
Exactly. But this time the carrots came out of a cotton candy machine.
Yeah, but
So they're very sugary and they were
very,
fluffy.
very, very
Fluffy
sweet carrot.
carrots. Hmm.
They help your vision, help your eyes.
Yep.
Uh, both,
Everything.
yeah, they ruin your blood sugar. That's for sure.
They do. They
Yeah,
do.
yeah. You got no blood sugar. You got diabetes after those carrots.
Right. 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 And they become good drumsticks also for
Yeah,
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
yep. So
Yeah.
we start our own vegetable band with
Hmm.
Chris on drums and
Yep.
his carrot
With the
drumsticks.
carrots. Hmm.
Yep. I was on the zucchini,
Yeah. Yeah.
and Pinot Grigio was singing into the avocado.
Right. Yes. Good acoustics from that avocado.
Yeah, good times.
Yeah. It was fantastic. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, we love Pinot Grigio.
Yes.
She's a wonderful lady
Yeah.
and a damn good
Great.
singer,
Hmm.
a
A
tremendous
damn good
avocado
singer.
peeler.
Yes.
She knows how to peel those avocados.
Right.
We won't even get into the carrots.
No.
It's like that's personal.
Yeah, exactly. The curved carrots are personal now.
Yeah, so we thought we we'd wind up our little excursion at a Starbucks where we ordered pup cup,
Hmm.
and
Yes,
both Chris and I like the mocha latte hots.
exactly. And I had a coupon on my app, and they
Yeah,
scanned it. They
yep.
scanned my app.
I just had 2 pumps sugar, no foam,
Hmm.
light whip,
Hmm.
and
Right.
only 1 shot of espresso. That's my drink.
Exactly. And they spelled my name on the cup, not Chris, but it said curse. So that they put curse on my cup.
Yeah, super curse.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was
But
kinda
maybe when
weird.
I said Chris, it sounded like curse. I don't know.
Let's see, William Reed. Lauren is
Oh
MIA,
yes.
William. We're not exactly
Yes.
quite sure. But we just wrapped up our improv, and
Yes.
that's where we left it with mocha latte.
Yeah.
And the question on the cup was, "Where is Lauren?"
Right.
And
Yeah, it
that's
is.
that's something we have to come to terms with. Yeah,
Right.
he's
We
like,
we have we have people looking into that right now.
yeah, we do. We have investigators.
Yes.
Word on
They're
the
on the
street
beat right
has
now.
word on the street has it she might be involved with something at work tonight. So,
Yes.
and I'm
Work
3 hours
work
ahead.
related. Work related,
Yeah, I
I
mean
believe.
it's only like 8:45, but I'm out here. It's like
Yeah,
11:45. I'm way
yeah,
ahead.
you're almost to Thursday. You're in the
I'm, we're-
future, Jay. You're
I'm
in the
way past
future.
I'm way past my bedtime, and
Yeah.
with me and Chris Farley, la di da di da.
Yeah. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Nice t-shirt. I love it.
Ode to Chris Farley, man.
Yeah. Oh, we love him. It
Live in a
was great.
band down by the river.
I'm trice divorced.
So what do we got? What do we got for
Yes.
idiots in the news, Chris? You got any good idiots?
Well, I'm doing a lot of visual stuff today, obviously. And
Yeah.
I'm on Instagram right now, and I found a little Florida man Instagram,
Okay.
Yeah. And so they just have funny so they have Florida man, they have this 2024 Tesla Cybertruck for $250,000 that was listed, and here it is. That's the Florida man's Cybertruck.
Such a deal.
Yeah.
That looks very
It
odd.
looks good. It looks very good, doesn't it? It looks like a Dodge or something, a Dodge pickup truck. And
Yeah.
anyways, so
I
on
got
this,
some
yes,
I ran across Instagram as well. It says Florida man high on meth. What could possibly go wrong? Climbs onto a stranger's roof to howl. Now, when you look at this guy, it kind of makes sense. I don't
Right.
know.
Oh, look at that. So like something came up in advertisement or something.
Yeah, they
But
went.
I started seeing his mugshot.
Yeah, look at this
Oh,
guy.
he does look like that. Yeah. That's
Kind of looks like
scary.
he looks like a howler.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see.
He
They
he
got
definitely does.
5,000 likes. That did right there.
Yeah.
Hmm. I don't know what the deal was, but
Yeah.
yeah. So
Here's another this is from the Florida Man Instagram page as well. And this guy has a shirt that says witness the fitness. Witness
he
the
pantsless.
fitness. I guess so.
Oh, gee.
Witness the fitness. Yeah. You
Yeah,
can see his
boy.
carrot. Yeah, you can see the back of his carrot, maybe.
Boy, as William Reed would say, no.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
Yeah.
Florida man caught stalking his ex admits watching her sleep for months.
Mm, wow.
I read this one earlier today, and the guy has so they pull him over. Deputies say
Okay.
20-year-old Jalen Vallejo admitted he was on his way to his ex-girlfriend's house. He'd been secretly watching her sleep for the past 6 to 8 months.
Okay.
He
Okay.
also claimed he vandalized the woman's home back in April. Of course, these guys get pulled over and they start confessing, I guess. Um,
Right, right.
According to the arrest report, there'd been a significant increase in break-ins and burglaries in the neighborhood. The
Okay.
deputies spotted this guy walking through the area with a ski mask on his head, using his hands to his face. Um,
Nice.
yeah, deputies said he was wearing a dark-colored hoodie, carrying gloves in his pocket, along with a knife and lock-picking tools. Initially, he said he was out walking to help with his insomnia. He was hiding his face with his hands because he was cold. That always
Oh,
works.
okay. Yes.
He later told deputies he wasn't sure what he intended to do that night, but feared his behavior might
Mm,
escalate.
okay. Wow.
Said he used his father's truck to dive through the neighborhood. He was arrested on charges of aggravated stalking, attempted armed burglary, loitering, prowling, possession of burglary tools, and criminal mischief.
Oh, no, no.
He'll never get out of jail. How can you live that down? What are you in for?
I know. I know. Exactly.
I killed 8 people. How about you? Criminal mischief. All right, I'm
That's
done with
bad.
that guy.
Okay. Well, this is on that Florida Man Instagram page. This next photo is Halloween in Florida. And I guess for trick-or-treaters, they hand out cigarettes.
These guys.
One
Wow.
cigarette per kid. Don't take the lighter.
You remember, you're old enough to remember candy cigarettes, right?
I do. I used to eat those. Yeah, when I was, yep, bad
Yeah.
habits. They're brainwashing us early, I guess.
Yeah.
But I remember candy cigarettes, and they I mean they were like almost like chalk almost, but then they had the little red on the end of it, like it was, yeah.
That was so you knew
I'm
that it was
I'm sure the cigarette companies love that.
oh my Lord. I'm sure they had something to do with making them. Okay,
Yeah, absolutely.
naked Florida man caught trying to break into woman's home.
Mm.
Deputies called him the birthday suit bandit. Let's see. Backstory on April 26th. Okay, so this is along with your. You can kind of see the picture there on.
I can't.
They,
Yeah.
they, they pixelated his ass, which unfortunately, your guys did not do. So he was in the Palm Coast, which is I'm going to be there in a week.
Okay.
Woman inside the home called 911 after she heard what sounded like a knife trying to cut through the lock on her front door. When deputies arrived, they found Hunter walking away from the woman's house completely naked. That always throws the police off.
Yeah.
They also discovered gouge marks on the door frame and molding. According to the arrest report, Hunter is the woman's neighbor. Jesus. The affidavit states that the woman saw Hunter through her front window as he yelled that he was going to come inside the home and demanded that she open the door.
Ooh,
Deputies later spoke with Hunter's wife at their home, who said her husband had been drinking heavily
ooh.
and he was taking a psychiatric medication. Okay. Ah,
At the
man.
same time.
Yeah.
Nice.
Again, what could possibly go wrong? She admitted that she was afraid of him, but had no idea he had left their home as she had been asleep.
Ah,
Oh, so,
yes.
yeah. Okay, kids. If you learn anything from this, no psychiatric medication and heavy drinking does not
It
go.
does not go well. No,
It
no.
does not. You want to do another one?
Yeah, sure. So I have this homeless guy, or maybe I don't know if he's homeless, but you can read his sign.
Oh,
You read
wow.
that?
I can't read the sign. What does it say?
Oh, I'll read it. It says, "Need money for DNA test. Girlfriend might be sister."
Oh, God, that's good.
Yeah. So this site right here, or not site, Instagram page
Oh, my
is
Lord.
it's Florida Man Official. That's where all these are coming from. So it's Florida Man, one word, underscore official. So
That,
Florida Man Official. And it's got about 241 posts, 19.8 thousand followers.
wow.
So, and it's also following 6,762 people or companies or whatever. So,
Yeah, that one wins the internet there. Intro
yeah,
nerd. I wish I learned how to spell.
I know. Yeah,
Yeah,
fun. All right, that's good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see. I don't know if I can correct that or not. I guess you can.
Yeah.
Delete comment. Okay, there we go. Deleted that. That wins the internet.
Seems the internet. Yeah.
All right, we'll hide that. Yeah, so it's that
Yes.
time for promo. We're keeping this
Oh,
one
good, good.
tight.
Yeah.
And I
Oh,
want you to go
yeah.
first, Mr. Spinelli, because
Yes.
Chris
Yes. Let me just
directed and wrote and helped edit his uh,
right.
his first feature film.
Yeah. So I'm just pulling it up again. I lost it. There we go. Okay. So the production company I work for, um, we had to do a quick movie. A movie that we shot in February fell through, and so I came up with this quick thing to do a horror movie called Shadow Death, and
Shadow Death.
our very own also Jay Hewlett has a good scene in it. Couple
Yes,
good
I
scenes in
do.
it. Yeah, yeah. So that's a poster there. I found out that it should be on YouTube tonight. And then we're going to try to get it on other streaming platforms like Tubi and Amazon Prime, but it might be released on Tubi this evening. You just punch in Shadow Death, it should come up. And yeah, it has Luca Tomate in it. It has Brian Brewer. They're leading like an all-star cast, kind of the same people we use all the time. I have a role in it as well. Shane
Yeah,
Ryan Reed does. um, Everett Smith. I mean, I'm just looking at the IMDb. A lot of people are in it. Amiko Ishii is in it. She's been in some of our other movies before. She's very a good martial artist and a really good dancer. And it's just a fun movie. Basically, what's crazy about it is that I came up with the idea and didn't really have time to write a full script. It was more like a detailed outline with dialogue, and shot it in just 2 days. And
wow.
Jay was there the first day. We shot it at a studio in downtown, near downtown LA, Inclusionary Studios, which is
Mhm.
really cool. They have like a nice police station there. They have
Yeah,
a house. They have all this for like interiors of a house. all these cool sets, a couple bar sets, all this really cool things. And
Airline
then the
fuselage,
next day, what was that, Jay?
the airline fuselage. I think that a jail in it.
Yes, that's right. There was that, a jail cell. There's like a little street, like a brownstone, front of a brownstone, like you get
Yeah.
yeah, the stoop and everything. Um, and then the next day we shot it at another studio called Four Heart Studio in Sylmar, California. So it was a 2-day shoot, got everything done. The good thing is, a couple weeks ago, we were able to shoot some pickup shots of the movie at a different studio because I shot everything that I wrote out, but then as during post-production, we realized that there were some plot holes that needed to be filled, and then there were some shots that I wanted to get that would also help bridge this plot and the story. So got that done, and then um, Michael Tang edited the movie, but I helped them. I we went through a few edits, just to
Wow.
kind of get everything straightened out. And, it's one of those things, especially when I did the additional footage, then he was able to add that into the movie. And so it's just fun. I mean, it's amazing. It was a great experience, directing it and writing it. And I always tell everyone that my job was really easy because everyone that was in it, including Jay, I worked with so many times in the past, and so that made it much easier. So it wasn't that hard, but it was a busy couple days. And then it's just we like to put movies out there, so it's a good little horror movie in June. And it overall, it's just a fun movie. It's fun. It's
Were
fun,
you
you know.
were you happy with the outcome there, Chris? Or
Yeah, I was because I did everything, I wanted to do with the movie in terms of, you know, the script and the story and everything. And yeah, and then finally when we did a few edits and post-production, but was at least, I mean, we shot this movie in February, mid-February, around the 20th of February, I think. And so it's out now, but it was a couple months of, doing the post-production stuff, but it was fun. It was a fun process and just a fun
yeah,
movie. It's entertaining. You'll be entertained. That's
yes,
all it is. It's
that's all you can
entertainment.
ask.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all you can ask. So,
Yeah.
fantastic. That's the best part is, even if you do it in kind of a fast pace, if you're happy generally
Yes.
the way it came out, that's
Right.
we've said it many times, probably on that set too. Cinema Epoch, we like to do the Clint Eastwood style, one
Right. Right.
takes taps, man,
Yes.
and then on we
Right.
move on to the next scene. I
Right.
I enjoyed the little improv part of it too, where you can
Yeah.
add improv in there.
Right, because and so yeah, we've been shooting these movies now. We've been doing a couple improv movies. We have a couple other ones out like Boiling Point, these
Yes.
improv movies where whoever's directing it, I didn't direct it, Gregory Hatanaka directed that movie. But he had a basic idea and then we brings all this together. We're specific characters, but then he's basically telling us what to say. But what's amazing about it is once the movie's out, you would never know that it was improv. You think it was scripted
Yeah.
because it's edited in a way where people are just doing their dialogue. But so
Yeah.
this one was a combination. Shadow Death, I did write the dialogue out, and then part of it was just improv. And I think everyone, including Jay, you guys were so talented that once people knew what their character was, then they it was their own. Then they could just
Yeah.
come up with anything and um
I think
and within the scene and stuff. So it was really cool process. It was cool.
yeah. I think that's the best. I like that combination where you have kind of an outline and you know the ins and outs, and then you can kind of play with that within your character because you gave us enough time with the outline to at least form a character.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
Right.
we've had ones where we show up and you're kind of going on the fly with developing this guy's
Yeah.
backstory.
Yeah. Yeah. You're a priest. You
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, I mean, I remember switching outfits one minute I went anyway,
Yeah. Yeah.
one
That was like boiling. I think that was boiling point. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
this fits better. I guess I'll be a priest.
Right, exactly. You're a priest today, but that's how it
Yeah,
is. I mean, we're just getting the content out there with the streaming services. There's a lot of good things out there, and now we're adding another horror movie out there, so that's good.
Yeah, and then
Cool.
we have a chance to do another one with Greg, hopefully, and
Yeah.
we'll see how that goes with the flow. So this
Good.
week, I'm happy. It's been about a year and a half. That's the way that's the state of comedy in these clubs now is,
Hmm.
at least you have to put at least a year turnaround. So
Okay.
the East Coast, I'm trying to broaden my horizons. I've did Canada
Hmm.
recently, as you remember, and I submitted to
Yes.
the Rubber City Comedy Festival. I don't know about that one because
Oh, wow.
it's supposed to be at the end of this month, and I don't know that that's going to happen. So at this point,
And then where is that? Where is that
it's in
festival?
Ohio somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
Cool.
yeah, this weekend I'm excited to be back at this little. It's a club outside of Orlando, and
Okay.
it's called
Oh, look
Porky's.
at
The
that.
very
Oh,
funny
cool.
Ginger Kelly.
Yeah. Look at
This
that.
this place has the best, as you can imagine. You remember the movie Porky's, right?
I do. Yeah.
I think
One of my
these guys,
favorites.
had that in mind a little bit, but they have really good barbecue at that place.
Okay.
So you can go and watch a funny show and then eat great barbecue. So,
Right.
yeah, if you're in the area, it's St. Cloud, Florida. It's just outside of Orlando, the madness of Disney World and all that stuff. So you
Hmm.
can come and have a good time and not get caught up in all that traffic. But they pack it out. They do a show Friday, a show Saturday. So come and see that. And then the next week, I've been trying to promote this quite a bit. There's the DJ at Winter Circle. He's kind of more like their entertainment director, the owner's
Mm.
right hand man. Guy's named Vernon Lloyd. Very, uh, just a great guy. He runs my music when I do shows there, and
Okay.
he has a grandson. I can't believe he's that old, but he has a grandson that is suffering from leukemia, and
Oh,
so
okay.
he's been in
That's
the
too bad.
hospital about 5 weeks, and
Oh, wow.
so we came up with the idea to do this show, Jay Hewlett and Friends. I have
Oh,
Trish
nice.
Keating. I have the world famous Ace. Ace is the
Oh,
voice.
great.
He's going to be on the bill. Spike Salzer, another very funny gentleman, Patrick Sist, and one of my favorites, one of my bestie female comics, Trish Keating, is going to
Right.
feature. So there's Jay Hewlett and Friends. All
That's
the
awesome,
proceeds
Jay.
for the show go to this kid Ethan, and
Great.
he also has a GoFundMe. I can put up. We'll just watch my post. You'll see. And if you can make it, my Florida peeps, please come out and support that show. And I
That's
feel
awesome.
bad because the next night, these are two one-nighters, and I'm driving over to the Palm Coast, and I will be
Hmm.
at this lady's club, Christy B.
Okay, cool.
So she
Look at
does it
that.
different headliner on Friday, different headliner on Saturday. I'm
Hmm.
at I'm at the Saturday night one, and
Okay.
then yeah, good time. And then yeah, and then I finish up the last week in Florida at one of my favorite clubs in all the world, Gregory's. I love Gregory's.
Okay, cool.
Good food. I got a great tape last time I was there. Fun crew, and just
Awesome.
yeah. So Uda and the girls, her two daughters, they work. One works the door, one helps mom downstairs. Mom goes back and forth,
Cool.
and yeah, just a great
Wow.
family fun club, and I look forward to being back there. And then
Sweet, Jay.
there's a little movie you may have heard of that I'm going to be in. It's coming
Yes,
up.
yes. Shadow Death. Yes, yes. Could be coming out. Could be out now. I don't know. We have to look at YouTube, but it
By the time
could.
I sign off, I should be on the
Shadow
big
Death.
screen. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. Yeah. So
Yeah.
a lot of stuff going on. September's just as busy. I'm going to take
Good
the
for
first
you.
vacation I've had where I haven't done stuff,
Yeah.
take mom to doctors or to comedy
Yeah.
clubs at night or
Need some time. Need some needed. Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna do some
Vacation's good.
couple week like 10 days in Mexico and then I come back and I hit the road again.
Awesome. Awesome.
More comedy clubs out here. So uh
Cool.
then
Yes.
then Tucson October for a club and God then I'm just gonna relax, I think for a little bit. You know.
Yeah, you need
I
that. We always need that. And it's summer. We need a little summer vacation
yeah,
sometimes.
I got that summer break coming up. So
Yeah. That's cool. Jay on tour. Jay Hewlett on tour.
it is. It's a busy time. So what have
Mhm.
you learned, Mr. Chris?
Well, I've learned I've learned to make sure you steam your carrots for a long time so they straighten out.
That's good. What I know is if you're going to do, your psychotic medication and drink, it's best not to wear pants.
True. Yes. Yes. Don't mix that.
Yeah,
Yes.
because if you're not wearing pants, it makes the strip search a lot easier at the jailhouse.
It sure does.
Don't
Yep. You're
don't
much
wear
more
pants.
accessible.
Yeah,
Yep. Mm.
and you're trying to break into someone's house, and then what's the other guy that wasn't wearing pants? He was exercising, right?
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah. The Florida man.
Yeah,
Instagram page.
when in Florida, do not wear pants, I guess is the
Right.
motto, right? Let's
Exactly.
let's see what we got here. Well, that is basically our show, man,
Yeah. Thanks
right?
for joining us. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're almost to 41 minutes.
Yeah, we'll be right back next week.
Yes.
I'm saying. And then we got this. I forgot to have this
Yes.
on too. We were live on StreamYard tonight, and this you
Good.
want to tell your friends about it because it'll replay on our
Yes.
comedians at Denny's.
Go
And
visit that page. Yes.
yeah, keep watching. Just watch that. Pass it around. You can use our jokes, tell our improv, use our
Yep.
stories, promote
Yep.
our shows, tell people what you've learned, and
Exactly. Make it your own show.
you can vote in the next comedic election. So
Exactly.
that's
Right.
it.
And then yeah, take it to IHOP. Comedians at IHOP, right? It will be comedian.
Yes. Thank you, IHOP, or Denny says it were.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes.
that's great. Oh, and I guess we have another comment. Who was the next comment there? Okay.
Oh.
Jamie Parker says, thanks, Jane Chris. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Jamie, for watching. Have
Yep.
a good week, everybody.
Yep. And that's our
Thank
show.
you.
We'll see you next time.
See you next time.